I don't know about you, friends, but as I began to make my Christmas list and think about the loved ones in my life and even our 4 children and my husband and what we're going to get each other, and I was just reminded of Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2, that says, "For the joy set before Jesus, he endured the cross." And I was just meditating on that verse and realizing that you and I were the joy set before him. That the God of the universe could have anything he wanted, and of everything he chose, of all of his creation, of all he could dream and imagine in his just vast, unsearchable knowledge and wisdom, that he chose us, that he formed and fashioned us, stepped out of heaven to have us. Think about that. The King of Glory stepped out of heaven to have you and I. We are his prized possession. We are a chosen people, the people that he set his heart and his eye on, and we are his greatest gift. And how do we respond? And how do we give the greatest gift to the one who says we're his greatest gift? And as I was thinking about that in this season, I was reminded that really, I grew up in the era where love languages became really popular. The 5 love languages, you can go and read that book. And we were all trying to figure out, what is my love language? Are you acts of service or words of affirmation? And so I was asking the Lord, what is your love language? How do you want to be loved? How do we as your people love you rightly? And the Lord said, the primary love language of my heart is a surrendered yes to me. It's a surrendered, laid down life. And we see this even in the last moments of Jesus when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane and he was in suffering and we were the joy set before him. That he said, not my will, but yours be done, God. And that was the greatest moment of extravagant love towards the Father and towards us that could ever be given. And so a surrendered heart, a surrendered yes is what he's after. So as you're thinking about giving gifts to your loved ones in this Christmas season and reflecting on the ultimate gift giver, the Lord himself, and what can we bring to the Lord for what he has done for us, I encourage you to give him a surrendered heart and a surrendered yes. That is the thing that he is after. That is the thing that's ultimately going to bring us the most joy in the midst of the pain of having to say a surrendered yes. Jesus counted the cost and he said it's worth it, that we were worth it and the Father was worth it. So I want to encourage you today. Would you ask the Lord, hey Lord, what's an area of my heart where I've not yet given a surrendered yes? I myself was just praying this morning. I had something heavy on my heart and I just thought, I don't know if I want to give you this, God, because if I say yes to this area, I don't know what you're going to ask of me. But I just said, you're worthy and I'm just going to give you a yes and I'm going to wait for your response. So I want to encourage you to search your own heart. Say, Lord, search me, know me. See if there's any wicked way in me, God. Would you lead me in the way everlasting? Would you highlight the areas of my heart that are unsurrendered? The areas of my heart that I'm still have a grip on and I'm like, not this thing, God. You can have all this other stuff. So would you just ask the Lord today, is there a place in my heart that I have not surrendered to you? Would you have the courage to give it to him and share all the heart emotions with him and trust him that he has something better for you than you can ask, imagine, or think, or even dream possible? I'm praying for you today as you go throughout your day, and I love you all so much.